Hi, my name's Zealand, and I've made 2 videos a week for like 4 months, and you guys have really liked them. And that's awesome. And I forgot to take off my headset. I'm making a 3rd YouTube video this week. Just trying out a little bit of a new YouTube personality. I hope you guys like it. You know, we're going back. Okay. I gotta be honest, I can see my own face over on the second monitor, and it's scary. Okay, really hoping I'm leaving that whole thing in the past. But what is cool is that we got the sub train up to 5 on the Twitch stream, which will be linked down below. There's also this fancy graphic thing that takes like 10 seconds to pop up on the screen, so we're gonna let that happen. You can also follow my Twitter and Instagram. It's all down there if you want to check it out. But we're on the Twitch thing. Wow, that was really articulate. You should really like do this as a full-time job. Thanks, man. Anyways, it was all happening on Twitch so fast, and I didn't anticipate us getting a sub train that got all the way up to 5. The result of that is that I am making a 3rd video this week. Now, I promised that there would be a video, and I said it was going to be shorter because I don't want to disrupt the ability to produce the 2 full-length videos that I like to produce. So I went to my floaters section, and in the notes section, I've got a list of a bunch of video ideas that I haven't assigned a date to come out yet. And I went in there and picked one of those ideas that I wasn't quite sure I would be able to turn into a full-length video without combining it with some sort of other idea, and that is what's going to turn into this short feature. And it's a video idea that a lot of people have actually been asking about recently, so this is kind of perfect. Today we will be going over all of the different things that you can do during a match to help your team win. And so what I've done is on stream, I've just finished playing through a season. This fly will not leave me alone. That was, like, surprisingly painful. Anyway, my season just ended, but fortunately I had the opportunity to schedule one more friendly in my Twitch save, and we are actually going to go in and manage that friendly on extended highlights, and I'm going to point out to you all the different things that you can do to make your team play better during a match. You get it. We're playing a match, touchline shouts. It's great. Let's do it. Yeah, so I think that's about it. I need to sim a couple of days, so we're going to go to my game view here. Oh! It's not what it looks like. Anyways, we seem to have run into another problem. The game is saving, which means we've gone through the match, which is not exactly what we wanted to do. See, I changed the staff to let me manage a friendly match, which I normally let the staff do, but the staff was not quite ecstatic about that, and there was a glitch in the game, so I waited for the match fitness report. I got the match fitness report. I went and said, let me take control of the friendly, hit continue, and the match simulated. Anyways, after I hit continue, after changing the staff responsibility, it's just hard to be this good sometimes. Will I report that glitch? I should, but realistically, who is ever going to be past the match fitness report before the match is actually simulated? And you get the idea. No one is ever going to be in that situation again. It was just me, and we done fudged up. So let's actually just go back in time and see if we've got a match that we can play. The matches must be played. All right, yeah, cool. We got a match we can play tomorrow. So we've gone back in time in my Bate save, and we will play this match. That was honestly a great idea. I don't know why I didn't think of doing that earlier. You know, the fun part about this revisionist history is I don't care. Mark all the items as red and get me to the damn match, man. It's actually super depressing because 2 different players that my board sold like a month from now in the game are still on the team. Mirko! I was really okay about it. I mean, we got good money for him. I'm not shaken up about it at all. I did not cry myself to sleep about losing them. This is ridiculous. So we finally get the fitness Okay, since this is the past, it doesn't really matter. We're gonna go ahead and auto pick the team, and I can't play with the guys that's too painful. I can't do it. Take them off. Okay, you're gone. Let's do this. This is how you use shouts and stuff. Okay, we are now in a match. We're on extended highlights. We're playing the number 2 team in the league, who they don't know this yet, but they are actually going to finish 2nd in the league. So congratulations, they'll be joining me in the Champions League. We are the boys in the yellow, and these are all the options, of course, that you have available to you while the match is going on. What we'll mainly be exploring today are the shouts, of course. and what kinds of shouts are going to have certain effect, because there really aren't a lot of shouts that are effective from the touchline. There are three. There are only three that I use, and I'm going to pass that on to you. And the first shout that I like to use is very applicable in this situation. So we played 15 minutes. We are playing what I will affectionately call a parked airplane, and we have not created a single clear-cut chance. We've got a half chance, but whatever. We don't seem to be creating a lot of highlights. We had that one highlight, so what I'm going to do is go down here and hit Get Creative. Now, typically, if I'm playing this match on stream or something, I will wait until this highlight is over, because we're likely to just score, like we just did. But the effect of the Get Creative shout you are about to see, and I really did kind of get it off in the nick of time. So good job, John Adekoya. Yay, Get Creative. We inspired a couple of people. Now, if they had not scored that goal, we would have inspired most of the people on my team, and it works almost every single time. If you are struggling to create opportunities and you hit Get Creative, it's this magic wand you can wave over your team and things will just happen. The other one that you can use if you're mad at your own team is Demand More. Now, Demand More works almost the same as Get Creative, but you can use Demand More if you feel like your team is actively underachieving. I usually use Demand More if I feel like my defense is really letting down the cause. I use Get Creative more if I feel like my offense is letting down the cause, but they both seem to have the effect of firing up essentially your entire team. Demand More you need to use a little bit more carefully, because it has to be used in a way that is not going to pressurize your team even more. So if you are complacent and you're only up by one goal and you're giving up opportunities, you can hit Demand More. It's a nice goal, by the way. If your defense is nervous, if anybody in your team is apprehensive or nervous, they will be affected adversely by Demand More. And even if they might be inspired for a few minutes, they will no longer be inspired and will have a heightened sense of nervousness once those shouts wear off. Now, there is a third shout, which I was hoping I would have the opportunity to use, and it looks like I will have that opportunity to use. And we will wait for this highlight to come to a close, and that shout is praise. So we just scored again on the back end of that highlight, and it seems like a high time to praise the team. And this is the only other one I use it the least out of the three that I do use. And keep in mind, this has changed year for year. So if you're watching this in a future version of the game, these might not be the ones. Encourage has been a great one in the past. Show Some Passion's been a great one in the past. But see, praise, I just fired up the whole team. We're playing well. I praise them, and all of a sudden they're kicking on. They'll go back to being complacent in about 5 or 6 minutes, but they will really kick on and give me some great effort for a little while. Man, my team is rocking them. And as far as shouts go, that's really all you need to know. I just got another follow. You guys are nuts on Twitch. That's all you need to know for shouts. Use those three and you will get the most out of touchline shouts in the game. Now, this is just a bite-sized extra video because of the sub-train. I do think I'm going to go on and make a more comprehensive video about what to do in your full match day experience. But I hope that you can use those shouts to get the most out of your team. Some ideas for you to take with you as you use these three shouts in a game. It is often a good time if you concede a goal to a team you shouldn't have conceded a goal to. A team that you are better than, maybe you're playing a team from the league below in the cup and you give up the first goal, to hit Demand More immediately. I've had a lot of success with Demand More right after giving up a bad goal. It gets your team out of that weird mindset they get in a minute or two after giving up a goal where they're all shaken up and anxious and whatever. You hit Demand More, you can get them back on track immediately. If you just have a great chance and you miss it, I hit Get Creative. That's usually the best time to do that. And if you score a goal against a team you shouldn't be beating, hit praise right away. It'll give you an opportunity to get after their poor post-goal mindset instantly. You'll have the most opening you might have for the rest of the game if your team's fired up and they're not. That video about the comprehensive match day experience, I look forward to making it, but right now on the schedule, it's about a month off. So I do appreciate you guys pulling out this little bite-sized video for me with those 5 subs and 1 sub train on the Twitch stream. I hopefully will have another video to come out with next Wednesday, another bite-sized piece like this about one small but could be important part of the game, because if you've watched the video I just released 2 days ago, then you'll know that every little thing adds up to making a big difference and giving you the best chance to win a game in Football Manager. Just don't be like my whiteboard. He's bored. Thank you so much for watching this video. If you like the video, please do like and subscribe, of course. And if you like this style of video, well, then tell me so down in the comments. I would love to know as I continue to experiment with what we're doing. Still a very new channel here, but I know that I love Football Manager, and that's obviously what we're doing. Hit me with 5 subs and a sub train, and you'll get a video next Wednesday, too, on another little bite-sized part of the game. And hopefully I won't reveal some of my guilty pleasures. That was awkward. Just don't be... It's the wrong shoulder.